Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we're going to show you how to change out the Frigidaire refrigerator or evaporator fan motor mount. It's going to be a very easy repair and should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new evaporator fan motor mount. The evaporator fan motor mount holds the evaporator motor in the freezer. The main reason you'll be changing it out is if it's damaged and is causing noise and vibration, or the fan is jammed up and the fresh food section is getting warm. In order to change the part, we have to open up the freezer door. Now that we have the door open, we have access to the freezer. The evaporator motor is mounted right here in the back. We're going to have to take this shelf and part of the back wall out to get access to it. To get the shelf off, we're going to release this locking tab first. Have to pull up on it to get it off. Then we have to lift up on the shelf so the pegs go into the upper part of the hole, and then slide it over to the left so they come out on the right. Then you can just lift it up and pull it out. Now we're going to use a 1/4-inch nut driver to remove these 4 screws that hold the access panels on. We're not going to take out all the screws, just these 4, so we can split the panel and get to the part. Then we can separate the 2 panels, and we're going to lift the upper one up. So you just have to separate them right here. Then you want to lift the upper one up. And we're going to tape it to the ice bucket. You don't want to lift it so much and bend it, just enough to get it out of the way. Make sure you use some tape that doesn't leave any residue. We're going to take out this whole assembly and take the motor mount off on the table. So we're just going to lift it up and unplug it. Once you have it unplugged, we can pull it out of the freezer. We're going to put the assembly on the table. You want to make sure you put a towel down so you don't scratch anything. There's a locking tab on each side that you have to press on and then press down on the mount to make it release from the bigger assembly. So we're just going to press down on it with the little flathead screwdriver while pressing on it. And then you're going to have to come on the other side and kind of press on it so it releases, and then you can pull it back down. Once you have this side done, you can do the other side. Once you have it free, you can pull the evaporator fan motor mount off the assembly. Here's the old evaporator fan motor mount next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. To put the new mount on, you just have to line it up with the little round spot on the motor. And then on each side, we're going to have to press it in just like we did before. Once you get it through, you just want to make sure it clips on there good. And you can do the other side. Once you have the assembly put back together, we can put it back in the freezer. To put the assembly in, we're just going to grab the wiring harness and plug it in. It can only go one way, just make sure it locks in there good. Once you have it plugged in, you can just set the assembly onto the wall. And then we can put the rest of the freezer back together. We're going to lower the upper panel down. And when you lower it down, you want to lift up the lower panel because the upper one goes behind it. Once you have it in place, we can use the 1/4-inch nut driver to put in the screws. Once you have the screws in, we can put the shelf back in. To put it in, we're just gonna put it in at an angle and put the left side in, then lower it down. Once you have it down, you have to slide it to the right so the right pins go in. Then we can put the little locking tab on. To put the locking tab on, all you have to do is snap it on. Once you have it in place, you can close the freezer door, plug it back in, and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.